Hamas fighters are back on the streets of Gaza, and their message is simple. We're here, and we're in charge. It's a message as much for the people of Israel as it is for the people of Gaza. Each day, as night falls, the fighters take up position around the Al Zaytun neighborhood. Their eyes are glued to the skies, and their fingers ready on the trigger. But Majdi Abed Rabbo isn't impressed with their bravado. 3 fighters used his house to take cover, and in their fight with Israel, he lost his home and nearly his life.
My children were here. This is the bathroom. Our salon was here. I had a beautiful house. I have nothing now. It's all destroyed. What did my house do to Israel?
For 3 days, Majdi was used by the Israeli army. They forced him to keep returning to his unwelcome new tenants to convince them to surrender. But they refused, and Israel sent in a bulldozer to do what words could not. Majdi lost everything, but not his hope.
I believe in God, and maybe only because of that, the Israelis didn't kill me. I have difficult feelings, but I hope that Israel never does this again. I hope that the Palestinian negotiators continue to negotiate with Israel for peace. I don't have any problems with Israel.
Majdi says he never was and never will be a Hamas supporter. These are the stairs that Majdi desperately ran up and down, acting as a go-between for the Israeli soldiers and Hamas fighters. But while the army turned him into a human shield, for other Gazans, they tried to save their lives. Jabir Nasser came under Israeli fire while picking up humanitarian aid from the Erez border crossing. Israel admitted its mistake and by way of apology brought the 2 men to Israel for treatment. RT met them in hospital where they told us they thought it strange Israel would first shoot and then later try to save them. But now, back in Gaza City, they don't seem to think it's so strange after all. We're not terrorists, they say, and so there's no reason for Israel to want to kill us.
I'm not a target of Israel. Although the Israelis sometimes kill us and then afterwards say they're sorry, I believe in God, and maybe because of that I was transferred to Ashkelon Hospital, where yes, the healthcare was excellent and much better than we would have received here in Gaza.
I was so afraid the whole time I was in Israel about my children and family in Gaza. I felt guilty to be there when there were so many injured people in Gaza not getting as good a treatment as me. I think if I'd gone to a hospital in Gaza, I would have lost my arm.
Both men are out of work because they can't use their arms. And in a place like Gaza, where one job feeds 10 mouths, they're going to be hard-pressed to find a new source of income. Paula Slier, RT, Gaza City.